It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Grizzlies come into town for this one. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson down low with Gasol. Garrett Temple is out there with Conley, and it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Now here's Anderson, and it's good, 2 points. Anderson's got the opening bucket of the night here for Memphis. First games like this one with two veteran teams, you can see the thought process on the floor. Real chess match between these two.
Yeah, you can never get caught up with the score early in games like this. I mean, both teams are smart, patient. They know what they're doing out there, and they know what they do well during the whole game. Love watching the game with the minds like this with a little physical playing side, too. It's the moving target with the lead pass. He made it look so easy.
To the inside, it's stolen by Marjanovic. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Beverly. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Conley. To the paint, here's Anderson. A beautiful reverse layup. Anderson's got his second basket of the game.
Look at this. I like this team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
Gallinari outside. Offensive rebound. So the wing on the left. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got himself on the board with 3 there. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Conley, the pass to Gasol. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. Anderson up top. Gallinari covering. Gasol against Marjanovic. Lock at 6. Basket counts. Gasol's got his first bucket of the night.
And the interior game of Gasol. I mean, he's had a number of ways to score from him.
The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
Yeah, right to the rim, Greg. And once Gasol gets this close, he commits the flush.
Don't usually see him shooting the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter. And you got to come check him.
Here's Harris. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Tobias Harris in his 8th season in the NBA and still just 26 years old.
Yeah, I mean, 1 season at Tennessee, and he has slowly but steadily improved each year. And, you know, he's gotten stronger, more consistent with his long-range shooting, and he's found his calling as one of those prototype small ball forwards.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Williams has checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Caspi, he's checked in for Jackson. Wayne Zeldin comes in for Kyle Anderson. Brooks checked in for Garrett Temple. And Mack subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's Zeldin. He's guarded by Williams. Zeldin kicks to Mack. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Lets it go from deep. The shot missing. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Harris a screen on Brooks. Williams against Brooks. The shot from 20 feet away. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. A wide open look for Gasol. That 3 off the mark. Clippers leading by 3. Marjanovic kicks to Williams. The top of the key, he buries it. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, leading by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the NBA. He talked about that journey.
The ups and downs of injuries and early on.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Well, and not only in terms of building the lead, but now the defense has to extend itself. That leads to other opportunities.
So on the floor for Memphis, Selden is out there with Caspi. Then it's Shelvin Mack. Then it's Brooks. And it's Rhea in at the center. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pau Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you. Now, here's Marjanovic. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
And it's not difficult to see the potential that Harris has. I mean, he's a guy that can do just about everything out there on the floor. Yeah, and for years, the Memphis Grizzlies were a team that everyone hated to face. And an extremely proud franchise trying to right the ship after a terrible showing last season.
Here's Beverly. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He kicks to Gallinari. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis. And for the Grizzlies, the one thing you can always count on was, Chris, they would bring maximum effort every game.
Last year was very out of character for them. The team lost its focus, lost some of its will to win, some of its fight. Going forward, expect major changes to this roster.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Caspi. Anderson comes in for Wayne Selden. Garrett Temple has checked in for Marshawn Brooks. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Shelvin Mack. Now here is Conley. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Putting his athleticism to perfect use, Conley is an absolute animal when he's on the drive.
Bradley can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Anderson in the post. He's against Williams. And the rejection by Marjanovic. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. Harris a screen. Marjanovic passes to Williams. Bradley with the ball. Lets the three fly. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
We know the guys who can fill it up are in high demand. A lot of guys, Chris, in this game with instant offense.
Oh, yeah, think about Eric Gordon, sixth man of the year, but can let it fly at any time. Of course, Steph Curry, the great Steph Curry.
Lou Williams, right?
And Lou Williams. I got to go to my man, Jamal Crawford. You know, he's getting up there, but Benjamin Button is still Jay crossover, and he's letting it fly. And these are all guys I give it to him and say, I don't care how, just go get me a bucket.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now here is Harris. He's got 5.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
Baamute with the steal. Here's Harrell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
Well, he has the ability to make some subtle adjustments. I mean, just create just enough space to get your shot off.
Now, here's Gasol. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
So consistent in shooting from deep. You can't let Conley get into a rhythm from this area.
Shoots the three. Offensive rebound. And the first half is now in the books. Clippers lead by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Checking out the Clippers, Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Some great work from them with the three ball. They came in with the idea that they can attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes. That's my barrage sound, Ernie.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Gallinari and Harris, your small and power forwards. Patrick Beverley out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And Harrell's in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for the Clippers. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Mike Conley, he's the kind of point guard who does all of the little things. Smart, solid on offense and defense, and consistent with production. He's a true floor leader. I mean, his impact, it goes beyond the numbers, way beyond the numbers. He's so confident, so self-assured on every free throw he takes.
Beverley dishes to Gallinari, buries the long-range jumper. Gallinari's got 8 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, D.A. Thanks. And they pick up 2. 6 points for Marc Gasol.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Beverley kicks to Gallinari. The Clippers with a fresh 24. Harrell, that's good.
Tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
Outside Conley. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Gortat's checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Caspi, he's checked in for Gasol. Wayne Zeldin comes in for Anderson. Brooks checked in for Garrett Temple. And Max subbed in for Mike Conley. Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one. The son of former NBA coach Bernie Bickerstaff, JB got his first head coaching job here in Memphis.
Yeah, I played for his father. Such an intense coach and with a deep playbook. And after Fizdale was fired, JB was named the Grizzlies interim head coach. Before that, he had been an assistant in Charlotte, Minnesota, Houston. He's a young guy, but he's been around basketball a long time. Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
Ahead, here's Jackson. Scott pulls it in. Clippers leading by 7. And Jackson with the block. Passes it to Caspi. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And Caspi is just a nuisance to guard for many reasons, including his ability to get big down low and come away with the easy bucket.
Beverly, the pass to Scott. Now Beverly. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Gallinari kicks to Harrell. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. And Gallinari is good for 3. Gallinari's got 11 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The pass to Caspi. Over in the corner, Selden. They set the screen. It's deflected.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
Minutes gone now in the third quarter. Mack, the pass to Selden. Outside Jackson. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Jackson a screen on Harris. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Caspi.
Oh man, and for a taller guy, Caspi has some really nice handles. He is just so talented and very smart when he has the ball in his hand.
A shot by Williams, no good. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And he makes that one.
I mean, offensively, he's been their driving force, determined not to let the lead get any bigger.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Marc Gasol comes in for Jackson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Marshawn Brooks.
And during Caspi's career, he has seen his role improve. A dependable scorer who can flat out fill it up, especially from beyond the arc.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. On defense, the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Williams. Misses the jumper. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Caspi is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Conley, and it's Temple in a 2-guard. To the left side wing. Here's Gallinari, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Along with the rest of their troubles last year, the Grizzlies had a very hard time stretching the floor.
Yeah, and they were 25th in the league in three-point percentage, and the teams did not have to respect them from out beyond the arc. And that made an already pedestrian offense even more sluggish. What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Launches a three. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Mike Conley. Here's Beverly. Gallinari outside. Pass to Marjanovic. Inside. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Oh, and the D can't do enough with Beverly down there. I mean, he's just too clever for them with his interior shot.
And Patrick Beverly last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains.
A nice shot by Anderson.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out.
And Beverly kicks to Harris. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, wow. And Harris is a guy that really offers a ton of versatility. He can play both forward spots and is an efficient scorer from just about anywhere.
And Harris drops them both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside Gasol. Rejected by Harris.
And Harris just using that long reach of his so well on defense. Shooters have to be more careful or he'll rise up and swat your shot away.
To the middle, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
Beverly against Conley. Beverly, the pass to Marjanovic. The Grizzlies pull it in. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Caspi. And it goes down 2 points. Now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
Caspi in a momentum-changing play. Someone who feels at ease taking an important shot.
That's good from Harris on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got 6 assists here tonight. For Memphis, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Here's Gasol. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And there's no fear in Gasol. I mean, he welcomes the chance to take big shots.
Left side, Harris. And it's Marjanovic on top of the key. Marjanovic, a screen on Conley. Beverly, the pass to Marjanovic. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Casper. And it's Selden in for Garrett Temple. And the Clippers call time here. They're up by 5. 1:11 left in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Danilo Gallinari.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told the guys it's time to turn it up a little and make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Pick by Harrell. Shot off the pick by Williams. Second shot opportunity. And Gallinari kicks to Harris. Here's Williams. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need. And look at the calm attitude of Conley. Amazing at staying in control and coming through in the clutch.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. .24 seconds left in the game. It's in!
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Oh, man, and this is late in the game. It's tough for a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're trailing by 5. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's a lot to talk about in this huddle. They'll also have to decide who they'll want to foul.
Here's Gasol. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
But Gasol does not want to let this game get away from them. I mean, huge bucket from the big fella.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're down by 5. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the paint. Pass to Jackson. To the wing on the left. Anderson dishes to Gasol. Fires the 3. No good there. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.